Welcome back to the A10 Women's Basketball Media Day presser. We will continue with Loyola Chicago, and we'll start off with the head coach, Allison Guth, in the first season at Loyola. So first of all, I don't know what type of year you've had, but just to change conferences, now you're new through the program. I know a lot of great things that you're excited to tell us about, but if you can just walk us through what it took for you to take this job and then also your excitement about being in the A10.
Thanks, Angel. I'm excited to be here with you today and be celebrating Loyola women's basketball, the entry into this incredibly competitive and challenging conference, and talk to you a little bit and answer your questions about my why. For our family in this decision, I'm always drawn to places that celebrate my core values. And so those are academic integrity, competitive excellence, and social responsibility. Angel, for me, this is where I fell in love with coaching basketball 18 years ago, and different stints in the Big 10, Big East, Big 12, and Ivy League before coming here. I will tell you that this place, Loyola University Chicago, leads with the social responsibility piece first. And I think what's special about that, when you attract student athletes and when you attract humans to an environment like that, you're thinking about life outside yourself and you're serving one another, and that humility translates to really positive culture within a team. So our family decided we wanted to be a part of that. The vision from Steve Watson, our athletic director, to the tremendous leadership and our president, Dr. Reed, who we just got to snag from an A10 competitor in school that we're so fired up about. And really coming back home to the greatest city in the world. This is where I'm from. This is my roots, and to have an opportunity to raise our boys near their family, grandparents, aunts, uncles, all that stuff is exciting. But I'm more excited today to talk about the young women on this team and what they're working towards right now.
Home, and then also welcome to the A10, and of course, people are very excited about what you're going to bring, not only to the conference, but to the program as well. So we have a couple of questions from the media that Jay Sullivan will be able to send your way. So Jay, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you, Angel. Coach, good morning. We're actually going to start off very quickly with Andrew Buckholz out of the A10 Talk. Andrew, go ahead.
Hey, Coach Guth. I hope the transition back to Chicago for your family has gone well. I know the entire roster is new to you, but for the rest of the Loyola fan base, there are 5 new exciting players. Could you talk a bit about the impact the Nolan twins will have this season?
Yeah, we're really excited about Emma and Sophia. They bring a tremendous amount of talent to the table and a way to immediately impact us. They're obviously coming from the Big East and St. John's, and I think that they both have a very different skill set. I think Emma automatically impacts us in a way on the interior. She has the ability to stretch people and be able to convert from beyond the arc, but she's physical and she's not afraid to get physical inside, understands the pace we're trying to play at, and kind of have a more up-tempo style of speed. And I think she can really, really affect us interior that way. And then I also think she alters a lot on the defensive end. And we're really gifted with a team who's valued defense. We're taking over a program that, obviously held people, top of their league, holding people to under 55 points and lowest 2 and 3 point field goal percentage in Missouri Valley before coming in here. So we think the way that we defend and in our scheme, she's really going to provide some length in our gaps and really causing some trouble on that end. Sophia, again, is an incredible joy to coach. I think how she impacts us, she has the ability to score it from beyond the arc really, really well, but her footwork and how she takes coaching is pretty excellent. And so we've actually seen her grow with being more versatile, even near the rim. Some of the similar concepts with speed and length and style, she's going to be affecting us with, but we're challenging her with the physicality of the game and how she's going to need to defend against this physicality and speed and athleticism in the A10. And so those two we're excited about. And besides what they bring to the court, they come from a wonderful family. They're great humans. They care about our players. They wanted to be a part of something special, and they get to do it in front of their home and their families now. So we're excited to have them.
All right, Coach. Next up, we have John Rablewski out of everydayfan.com. John, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Welcome back to Chicago again. As a new coach, a new team, new conference, what's a realistic expectation that Ramblers fans could expect from the team?
I think you can expect a team that's absolutely going to leave the floor empty. I think you need to understand that these women are working so incredibly hard to take on a new system, a new style of play. Their only focus over the summer was to get in shape to play at the speed we want to play. That's a hard thing to buy into. It takes a tremendous amount of character and work ethic. And these women have absolutely answered the call with that. I think you're going to need to expect a group of women who put team first and battle as a unit together. And I think you're going to expect a team who wants to play with pace while defending with a tremendous amount of integrity. You're going to be entertained with how much they leave their heart on the floor, and you can expect that every day.
All right, Coach. Final question for you from the media. We have Zach Weiss from A10, Atlantic10.com. Zach, go ahead.
Good morning, Allison, and welcome to the Atlantic 10. Hopefully, I'll get to meet you later this season. My question is in reference to a lot of these returning players and the message you gave them, and just whether it's style of play or just belief factors that you have that convinced them that this was the place continuously for them.
Thank you so much for that question. I think that's so huge. I think every day I'm grateful for the opportunity and the fact that these women have trusted and welcomed our staff and our ideals and taken on our values in such a beautiful way. And that is something that every day is not, taken for granted. These returners, signed up for an opportunity here at Loyola to compete at the highest level, to represent their families, to represent this place. And they've been a part of a generation of men's hoops that has really had success in the NCAA tournament with Final Fours and Sweet 16s. And they've seen their brotherhood have the type of success that they want to have. And I think that the way that these women have come in, opened their arms to what we're trying to do and bought in is something I'm incredibly grateful for. Every day I get to go and work with them. It's really a gift. And I think it's interesting. You hear a lot of new coaches and new programs talk about teams they've inherited. No. I've been gifted with these group of women. I've been gifted the opportunity for us to grow together, for them to teach me while I'm teaching them. And I think when you have a synergy like that, that is relationship driven first, human driven first, I think you can accomplish a lot of great things by loving your players tall and keeping it really real. So I think our players understand our areas of improvement and our weaknesses right now. They understand some of our strengths, and they understand this is a process and that we are going to be working together to accomplish some special things.
Coach, thank you. That's all the questions for the media. Back to you, Angel.
Thanks so much, Jay. Well, I feel like with every presser, we are left with something. Coach Guth said, we're keeping it real. So I love that about it, and best of luck in your upcoming season. That will conclude your segment of Media Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel.
Well, we continue with our A10 Women's Basketball Media Day presser. We will now be joined by the players for Loyola Chicago, Sam Galanopoulos, as well as Julia Hoefling. Thank you so much for your time. We have so many questions for you guys right out of the gate, so I'm just going to send it right over to Jay Sullivan, who will open it up for media questions.
Ladies, thanks for joining us. We're going to jump right in. We got Natalie Heverin from the Next. Natalie, go ahead.
What parts of your game did both of you work on this summer? And what are you hoping to, how are you hoping that translates this season?
Personally, I really started to work on my outside game. I kind of lost that the past few years, and I really focused this, especially in the summer, on getting that back. And then also just improving my inside game even more and to help the team in the season.
Yeah, I think for me, I focus a lot on having more of a scorer mentality, running the one and being point guard. I'm always going to pass to get my teammates involved offensively, but just being aggressive, using the 3-level scoring that I can do and just shooting the ball when I'm open and being aggressive and not passing up shots.
All right, next up, we have John Ravlewski out of the Everyday Fan. John, go ahead.
Hello, ladies. Aside from the actual basketball stuff that you've done over the offseason, going into a new conference with a new coach, how has your leadership role as seniors changed?
I think Coach Guth and the staff do a great job kind of just letting us use our voices. We have been here for 4 years, so we've been around the block for a while, and we kind of understand our teammates, understand the underclassmen, and kind of a better way to communicate with them. And just, we're all learning, we're all understanding the new system and getting used to it. So just making sure that we're trying to ease the transition as best we can.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Obviously, we have a lot of experience with our teammates. So really just helping our coaches understand the team better and doing our best.
All right, one more question for you guys. We have Andrew Buckholz out of A10 Talk. Andrew, you're live.
Hey, Sam and Julia. My question kind of builds off that last one and the changes that you guys have seen this past off season. So what differences have you each noticed the beginning of this season, maybe on the court or just within the locker room?
I think our pace has changed a lot. Obviously, we want to run, we want to get the ball up the floor, and everyone's put a really big emphasis on conditioning and making sure we're in the shape that we need to be in to be able to play that fast. So pretty much all season, that's what everyone was focusing on. And then I think defensively, we kind of kept the same identity that we had last year. We value defense and we play hard and we play together. So that's something that I think we carried on.
Yeah, I think of especially what you're saying about the pace, we really focused on that. Then going off into the locker room environment, very positive environment, very happy environment, super healthy.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Angel, I'm going to throw it back to you.
Thanks so much. I think we have time for one more question. So I just wanted to ask this as far as the anticipation for the conference in this first season. I know a couple of people talked about, the excitement behind it, but for you, a couple of games that you're looking forward to, or just overall being a part of the A10?
I'm excited to travel to places that we've never been because, in the Missouri Valley, you're pretty much in the Midwest and I'm from the Midwest. So it's okay. But being able to travel to different cities, play different teams, we're going to compete against the best of the A10. And I'm excited to just see different parts of the country.
Yeah, same. I'm very excited to travel new places, especially the East Coast. My grandpa gets to catch a few games in person now. Very excited about that. Just excited to compete against new teams.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck this season.
Thank you.